Hi guys, and welcome to this channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you're here. Today, I have my Ipsy, my Macy's, and my Allure boxes. They all came, it's been a few days because I just finished up grading finals and I'm finally having some time for some fun and to film again. So I wanted to go through them. I wanted to show you the add-ons I got in my Ipsy, and then they had some Ipsy sale. I don't know, they keep changing names and it's like, oh, this sale and this sale. Anyway, I picked up a couple things from the shop at some point too. And I realized this sweater doesn't really go, but it's the only sweater I have in my office because it's May. It should be warmer, but it was a tad chilly. So I grabbed my sweater to put on. Anyway, before I begin, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let me know what you thought of Allure, what you thought of Macy's, what you got in your Ipsy, what you thought about what you got in your Ipsy. Let me know all of the details down below. So let's start with Allure because it is the largest. Here we go. We have it in its box. It was rattling around, so I did look at everything. Everything looks to be okay, but yeah. I was a little nervous when I got it and I heard everything. So we have the papers, like always. They have a factor, a coupon for factor. Probably will not get that. A Bloom and Brighten box that is coming out for $100. Probably I'm going to skip that. I did look at this and there was a lot of things that I was like, oh, I just won't use. So not going to get that. And then we have our Allure booklet. The first thing in here is from Ava NYC. And let me see if I can find that in the booklet as I'm trying to like juggle multiple things. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so Ava NYC H2 Whoa, or should I say Whoa, Joey Lawrence hydrating shampoo and conditioner, $28 for 600 mils. So we got 20 mils in here. We'll give them a go. I am in the midst of trying to use up some sample shampoo and conditioner, so that's good. Then let's just stick with this page here. So we have the Babar, I think that's how you say it, Ampule Concentrates. This is the Hydra Plus, and this is just a single one. The retail 50, 45, or 35, depending on which one you got. It doesn't distinguish in the little booklet, and it's for 14 mils, so you get 7 of them. I've seen these. I actually have some of these and I have not used any of them, so maybe that should be one of my summer goals, is to use up all of these, because that would get a lot of space out of my collection. Actually, I think that might be a good idea. Okay, next up we have from House Labs by Lady Gaga. I have not tried anything from House Labs. I've been kind of curious. Some of their blushes looked good, but I haven't purchased anything. This is in the shade Guava. I'm not the biggest Lady Gaga fan. PhD Hybrid Lip Glaze. I wanted to see her in concert at one point because her like lead dancer was Mark from So You Think You Can Dance, and I just loved him from the moment he auditioned, and I would have loved to see him perform, but I don't think he's performing with her anymore. Okay, so this is House Labs by Lady Gaga. This retails for $26. This is a full size. Let's give it a swatch. My hands are a little dry because I didn't want to put hand cream on before I filmed this because I knew I was going to be swatching some things. So that's what it looks like. Okay. Doesn't have much of a scent. Did I just get some on my nose? No, I think we're okay. Oh my gosh, that would be terrible. And then on this page as well, we have from Elemis. This is the Peptide 4 Plumping Pillow Facial, so like a nighttime moisturizers. Yep. And retails $75 for 50 mils. I do like Elemis. I've had some good luck with the things that I've tried, so that's nice. Then we have Color Wow Raise the Root Thicken and Lift Spray, the cure for flat hair. So that's what this looks like. Are you going to focus? There you go. This is $24 for 150 mils, so this is a third of the size. I wonder if I air dry my hair all the time. It says style as desired. I might just pass that one along. Then we have Aceology Passion Fruit Refining Lip Scrub. I have so many lip scrubs. Oh my gosh, I need to start using them. This one retails for $29 for 0.5 ounces. So this is a full size. So not too bad. And then the final thing, the reason why I decided to get the box this month was that they had a Fenty blush in here. So I got the shade Lollipoppy. I already had the one, what was it? Petal Pop It. I already owned that shade. I bought that from Ipsy not too long ago. So here we go. Here's the shade. And Moment of Truth. We'll take the, ooh, that has a lot of color. Hopefully it's not too bad. I don't know if I would wear this much, but there we go. Does it blend out? It definitely has a presence. I don't know if that's really my shade, but we will definitely give it a go. So that retails for $28 for a full size. So we got 3 full sizes, the lip scrub, the lip gloss, the blush, and then the other ones. I think it was a pretty good box, actually. It's $26, but they've raised the price if you're not subscribed already. So I think it's $29. I don't know if it's worth $29. Let me know if you think it's worth the new price. But for the price that I'm still on, I think it was good. If I pause it though, I don't know which price they're going to charge me in the future. So that makes me a little nervous. We're going to move on to Ipsy next because I have lots of things that I want to swatch for you. So this is the bag this month. I think it's very cute. It reminds me of 18th century. This was, you know, the blue willow, that type of thing. And I was tempted to get the mystery bags because they have the same type of bags and they're so pretty. The different patterns, but what am I doing? I was going to take everything out. We're not quite ready for that. So first up we have, this was what I chose. This is the Ola Neon Trace Me Lip Liner. I got it in the shade Afterglow. I was not really thrilled with any of the choices. This last month with Ipsy, I was like, do I really want any of those things? So I decided this was the one that I'd be most likely to use, that it wasn't repetitive or something I wouldn't use at all. So, well, that's not too bad. It's kind of a pretty shade that would work well with the lip gloss that I got in Allure, I would say. So that's the first item. Oh, and that retails for $19. That's a full size. Then I got a perfume sample. This is Maison Louis Marie. This is Isilia. This is Jasmine, Bulgarian Rose, Vanilla Flower. So top notes are ruby, pamplemousse, mandarin leaf, and jasmine. Mid are Bulgarian Rose, dark plum, and osmanthus. Base is patchouli, vanilla flower, and sakura blossom. Doesn't sound too bad. This is not going to give me a good surface to spritz though, so we'll grab one of my test strips that I had out for my next video. It's refreshing. It has that grapefruit is definitely present, but it has like florals in it too. I feel like it reminds me of something else that I smelled. It smells familiar. Anyway, yeah, I'll wear it. It's a little more perfumey than I would normally go for. Like, I definitely feel like it's feminine, but it also feels unisex, a little more unisex than I normally would go. So the full size of that retails for $93, and that definitely was not a full size. This size kind of makes me mad because they include like larger ones all the time. Then we have Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter from Benefit. I already said that. This is just a brow gel. This is what I'm currently using. Not my favorite, but I will use it because I'd rather not buy a brow gel. But it will get some use. The full size of that retails for $26. Then we have this large thing, which is a Korres Pure Greek Olive Shower Gel Sea Salt. There we go. So we have that. This retails for $6. This is a travel size. So let's give it a smell. Yeah, it kind of smells like beach walk. I definitely get that sea salt scent to it. It's not terrible, but it's not Not something I normally would go for. Does it give me any more notes? Nope. Okay, I already told you the price on that. And so our last thing is from Olivia Uma. I don't know. This is a Glass Skin Tanghulu multivitamin serum. There's a lot of crazy words in there. So this retails for $48 for 39 mils. This is 10 mils, so about a fourth of the size. Okay. Definitely, I'm always up for a serum. The lip liner looks like a nice color, so I'm not terribly mad about that. Wish the perfume was a little larger. Brow setter, kind of boring. Not my favorite. Not something I would actively want. I like that the shower gel is something different. It's by a good brand, but I don't know if it's something I'm super excited about. But overall, not too bad of a bag in terms of Ipsy, but the add-ons was where it was at. Okay, perfume. It's kind of settling down. I don't really get that grapefruit anymore. It's just a nice, like, light floral. Yeah, it's pleasant. I don't think it's something I want to purchase or wear, like, all the time, but it's not bad. Okay, purchases. I did 2 add-ons of Mango Skin by Wilhelm Perfumery. I don't love this fragrance enough to justify the cost of this because it's, like, super expensive. But these are 5 mils, which is a pretty good size, double the size of the Maison Louis. So I did pick up 2 of these so that I didn't want to get greedy. I don't know what the limit is on add-ons, but I didn't want to, you know, do too much, but did want a couple more Mango Skin because I like it. But like I said, not enough. It's an expensive perfume. I also got a little freebie. This is the Innisfree Green Tea Enzyme Vitamin C Brightening Serum. Always will take a vitamin C serum. So that's what it looks like. I like that it is in a opaque container. So got that. The reason I got that free, yeah, that just dropped, is because I got one of the Pat McGrath palettes. This is the, what is this one? Number 11, the Sunlight Seduction. And this was $50 in add-ons. And I was like, oh, well, they just are changing all the formulas. This was on my wish list. It's no longer on my Sephora wish list. And ironically, of all the palettes that I have, this is the, I think, first box that has not been damaged. The one I ordered from Pat McGrath came all trashed and bashed, and I had to put it back together. Same with the one that I ordered from TJ Maxx. I'm trying to remember. I have one more, and I don't remember how that came or where I got it, to be honest. It was a major sale, I will tell you that. But this is the first one that came, the box, really nice. So here we have the palette. These retail for $129, which is insane. But I liked the color story. These are definitely my type of colors. So for $50, I was like, I'm going for it. Let's swatch a few. This one is just really calling me. This pinker one. Ooh, that one's so soft. I just want to swatch all of like the shimmers, but I know that's not the best. We'll do 5 swatches. So a couple of her special shades. These 2 are special shades, a couple mattes, and then like a regular shimmer. Put the special shades together. They're kind of flaky. They're not, I don't love them. So I know like some people were upset they were gone. And I just wish they were kind of regular shimmers in a lot of ways because they do have a lot of fallout. But there they are, all of them swatched together. I think this will be a nice, fun palette. I can't wait to play with it. Maybe it will be in my palette roundup for this month. Maybe. Might be a good idea, huh? While we're doing some Ipsy add-ons and stuff, this was the order that I put in when they were doing some, I don't feel like it was a special sale, but maybe it was. So I picked up 3 of the Ciate London Extraordinary Setting Powder in Brightening Pink. I love this stuff. I got it in my Ipsy a few months ago, used it up, bought a backup of it, used it a couple times, but I'm trying to use up some powders I don't like as much. I've been struggling trying to find like a good mix of of, what am I trying to say? Of moisturizer and primer and foundation and powder. Like, it's been a little all over the place, but this one is like one that I know kind of works with everything. So I did buy 3 of them because Yate London is going out, and then they had them again for like $2. These were $3, and I was so tempted to buy some more. And add-ons, I did not, but I was very tempted, I will say that. Then I picked up this set of Ipsy and Pantone, the Color of the Year 5-piece makeup brush collection. I got this because I really like my Complex Culture brushes. There we go. I thought that was a really great brand, and I was sad when they kind of disappeared, but these look like the same shape and quality. So we have this press and set bronzer brush, which is nice and big and fluffy. That one looks nice. Then we have the plush powder brush. That's what this one looks like, and they do have like that mocha mousse color on them. Then we have this guy, which is a easy crease definer brush. Oh, you can kind of see it's like a triangle. That's interesting. Let's see if we can you see how it's a triangle? Then we have the all over shadow brush, which just kind of looks like a nice blending type of a brush, a little large maybe. And then our last one is the cheek chiseler brush. This is what I have in the gray, the regular Complex Culture, and so another one of that. This was $25 for the brushes. Not the best deal, maybe $5 a brush, but I thought if they're the same quality as my Complex Culture, I will be excited to have them. So they look promising already. And last I looked, these were now cheaper on the Ipsy website. So you might be able to get them for $20. Last thing that I picked up is from Allure Beauty. I don't have a lot from Allure Beauty, and this looked interesting, and it was $3. So that is why I ended up getting it. This is the, what is it? Moon Shroom Highlighter Palette. It does have like the raised a little bit moon on there. And we have in here 4 highlighters. Obviously, not all of these are going to work as highlighters. For me, anyway, they feel pretty good. They're a little on the dry side. I like them usually a little creamier. That pink one had some fallout. But I think you could probably use the pink one as a blush, like a very shimmery blush for sure. The second one I think will be a good one for my shade. I might be able to get away with the top one as well. Yeah. It's that middle brown one that I'm not quite as sure about. But for $3, I was like, I'm going to give it a go. Finally, we have Macy's. This month we had a $5 off $20 purchase, and we'll see if the coupon actually works. I've kind of given up on using coupons. There was some, oh, they've expired now, some of them, before I could get in store to try to use them because they would not work online, which is really frustrating because a lot of the stuff that I want is not available in my store. So, unfurled the pink paper. What do we have? We have a cloth of some sort. Was this a headband thing? I don't think I will use, no. No, I don't like this. It's the snaggy type of material, and I don't like that. So I will be passing this along to somebody else. It does have Velcro closure on it. Yeah, my hands are just snaggy enough that they were catching on that. That's annoying. Okay, first up we have the I'm Aloe mask sheet from Tony Moly. This is a moisturizing one. I do like Tony Moly masks, so that's a nice one. Then we have the First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleanser. Basic cleanser. It's fine. Nothing too exciting. So far, nothing too exciting at all. Kate Somerville Exfoliate Extensive Exfoliating Treatment. I don't like this. This burns my skin. There's something in here that I do not react well with. There you go. So that one I'll be passing along. Then we have the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Broad Spectrum SPF 45 Hyaluronic Cloud Moisturizer. So I'll probably use that as like a neck and chest kind of sunscreen. Pericone MD Retinol Recovery Overnight Moisturizer. It's fine. So far, nothing like blowing up my skirt or anything. Clinique Moisture Surge 100-hour auto replenishing hydrator. I wonder if this is like the serum type one. No? Huh. I don't know. It's not in its normal like little jar. So yeah, I'll use this. I haven't been as big of a fan of the reformulations since they moved it from like 48 hours. It's just, I don't know, not loving it as much. So we have 1 moisturizer, 2 moisturizers, 3 moisturizers, a sheet mask that's moisturizing, and a cleanser. I forgot to say that with all those moisturizers, there was a exfoliator too with Macy's. So slightly better, I guess, but still not super exciting. Is this supposed to be exciting, Macy's? Like, I don't know. I feel like I've seen the spoilers for June, but I don't remember anything about it. I just keep hanging on to Macy's. Probably should let it go, but not going to. Anyway, that is what Macy's, oh, and the headband. So I would say Macy's comes in last place. Then I probably do, oh, what did I get? Let me look at that. This might not be what others would do, but I feel like Ipsy is my number 1, and Allure is in the middle based on what I got, but also the price I paid, since Ipsy is like half, well, not quite half the price, but it's significantly cheaper. I feel like I liked the mix a little bit more in there, but neither one of them was like, oh my god, this is the best one ever. But Ipsy definitely, I feel like with the add-ons really helped itself out this month. So let me know your thoughts and opinion. Let me know if you get any of these. If you unsubscribed, there we go, from any of them, let me know that as well. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.